So welcome back to the We Are City channel for our FL25 Master League with Manchester City. You're currently 1 point clear at the top of that Premier League table on 23 points. What really stands out is, yes, you've only lost one game. Chelsea, the only undefeated side, up there in the top 4. But our goal difference is plus 19, 9 more than anyone else in and around us. Only 3 goals conceded, which shows the quality of our defence and James Trafford, but also 22 goals scored. And I mean, I know Chelsea have scored 19, Liverpool have scored 18. We spoke about our problems in front of goal, but that's not a bad record at all. Liverpool move up into the top 5 now, so they have started to find their feet in the season. Nottingham Forest and captained by Morgan Gibbs White are doing pretty well as well. Man United 11th, which is fair enough. Down the bottom is Wolves, whose team look poor. Everton, who we've played, and I think we got a draw against. West Ham, who we just smashed 5-0 in the last episode. Villa, Sunderland, Bournemouth down there as well. Brentford doing surprisingly well for now, but I think they will start to drop off come the end of the season. Let's get to today's episode, which is going to kick off with the game against Thomas Frank's Tottenham Hotspur in 12th place, mid-table, level on points with Manchester United. We do make some changes in our starting 11 going to this game against Spurs, and that is one thing, playing a little bit more conservative in our side, and that is also some players out of form, some players who are not really in the condition to play today. So James Trafford starts in goal. It's Nunez, Kusanov, Vardiol, and Reunite Nuri, that back 4. We're going to play with Rodri in the holding role, with Tajani Reinders and Bernardo Silva in a midfield 3. More defensive than before. Foden on the right, Savinho on the left, no Doku, no Marmoush, no Cherki. It's Haaland back in the side up top. As for Spurs, they've gone with Vicario in goal. They've signed Maxime Esteve from Burnley. Van der Ven and Romero both on the bench for Thomas Frank's side. So Dragusin partners him at the back. It's Dennis Lee, Doggy and Captain Pedro Porro at right back. Bissouma and Salah midfield 2. No Joao Pilinha. No Harvey Elliott side from Liverpool. No James Maddison. And surprisingly, no Mohamed Kudus either. It is Dejan Kulusevski, the attacking midfield role. Brennan Johnson on the right. Mano Solomon, who was on loan at Leeds United last season on the left. And through the middle, Dominic Solanke. The Premier League kicking off here today against Tottenham Hotspur. We've had a really good start to the season in the Premier League, actually. We were struggling a little bit at the start, but that's been pushed behind by the City side, and we are now feeling like we're in full control of this competition. 1 point clear at the top of Premier League table after so many games, massively ahead on goal difference. And I don't think Thomas Frank's Spurs are the side that are going to be denting our title hopes today. I think obviously we showed that we did struggle against Liverpool a little bit. They caused us problems. We're yet to face Chelsea, I think will be difficult as well. And maybe someone like a Man United or even someone like a Nottingham Forest up there in that top 4. And I think deservedly we're up at the top of the table. Minus White of Savinho. Haaland. Oh, does really well to work it back to Savinho. He's having a great season so far. Savinho! Saved by Vicario after being tackled. The doggy. Nice football from them. Kulusevski. Stepped out Kusanov. Big challenge. Well, he's pinged one through to Erling Haaland here, Kusanov. And Erling Haaland's onside. What a ball by Kusanov. Erling Haaland flicks it past Vicario. What a start in this one for Manchester City. Well, Savinho with a chance early on. As he went to put the shot off, he started having a really good season. As he went to have that shot off, he was tackled. It was saved by Vicario. Spurs launched an attack of their own, but then Abu Kadir Kusanov stepping out from the back line. A really strong challenge. And a first-time ball pings it through to Erling Haaland. Spurs are on the attack. Haaland's through, and he pokes it through past Vicario. 1-0 Manchester City in what is a big game against two big sides. As City draw first blood in this battle. Chases the Spurs winger. Gets the crossing towards Solanke. Kusanov away. Only as far as Mano Solomon, however. Back to Kulusevski. Punched away by Trafford. Still Spurs come forward here. Kulusevski again. Another brilliant save by Trafford. And Kusanov long towards Erling Haaland away. Something that's been brought in even more so by Pep Linders, the new assistant coach. Nunez, what a ball. Foden. Haaland. Haaland's in for 2. Saved by the keeper. Savinho. Right, Nuri lifts it. Haaland attacks it. Thumped it off the bar and in by Erling Haaland. 2-0 Manchester City. Thomas Frank's Tottenham Hotspur cannot handle this City team. Fantastic goal from Erling Haaland here. Foden through to Haaland again. A chance. The first touch lets him down. Vicario smothers a save, but City keep it alive. Wide to White Nuri. What a ball in. Thumping header from Erling Haaland. Off the bottom of the crossbar. So difficult for Vicario to do anything about that. He's down the middle, but it's thumped in. Haaland scoring goals for fun at the moment. It's 2-0 Manchester City. And this Premier League title race at the moment Feels like it's all going Manchester City's way after a slow start. And they've nearly given it away to Haaland again there. Need to rush things here, City. Foden. Foden. Sets himself. Foden. Good save by Vicario. Johnson passed Aït-Nouri up for the first time. Into Kulusevski. Good tackle by Kusanov. And again by Abakadir Kusanov and away to Tajani Reinders. And City could counter it. And Reinders on towards Savinho. There's so much space here for Savinho. And he's chased by Pedro Porro, who's quickly recovered. Bernardo Silva. Wide to Nunez. Trouble for Spurs here. Mateus Nunes pulls it back. Phil Foden blocked away. Should score. Back down. Haaland on the volley for that trick. Cleared away. Kusanov lays it forward again to Nunes. Into Phil Foden on the turn here. And Foden switches it. And it's down to Savinho, who takes it. And Savinho blocked away. Into Doku. Oh, Jeremy Doku's got to make that pass there and we score again. So many players over on that far side. Falling behind us. Solanke with a chance here. What a finish by Solanke, 2-1. We do concede. James Trafford lets the goal past him. It comes from Doku. If he plays that ball in behind there, we've got 3 players. We've got a 2-1 situation. No, it's not. Full-time whistle goes. We start this episode in emphatic fashion. A 2-1 over Tottenham Hotspur. And this Spurs side absolutely nowhere near the level of Manchester City, despite the scoreline making them look better than they in fact are. And back into the Champions League action up next at the Etihad Stadium as Manchester City take on one manager who has been touted as a possible Pep Guardiola replacement for the future. His former Brighton manager in Italian, Roberto De Zerbi of Olympique Marseille. He side from the French league comes to the Etihad today to take on this City team with the intentions of giving us a really tough time in the UEFA Champions League. Both sides of the tunnel here as they come out onto the field. We'll run through teams on the field with the UEFA Champions League graphics. But Van der Sar is back in there today. Bernardo Silva captains the side. Ryan Cherki against the side that will not be popular with him anyway, the former Lyon man. And this is going to be a very exciting game. City currently have got 5 points from a possible 12 of the Champions League. We've got some big games coming up against the likes of Paris Saint-Germain and Barcelona, 2 sides we've drawn this competition, so we need to start getting the 3 points because those games we could easily drop points. This is the Manchester City side today. Costa starts, includes Van der Sar, Diaz, Vardiol and Aït-Nouri at the back 4. Bernardo Silva, RODRI in the midfield 2 with Ryan Cherki in front. Marmoush and Foden supporting Erling Haaland through the middle. As for Roberto De Zerbi's Marseille side, they start with Ruben Blanco in goal. It's Mario, Baldieri and Bemba and Garcia the back 4. Oibiek and Rabiot in midfield 2 with Harriet supporting Jonathan Rowe, Aubameyang and Muggy up top. Marmoush good play. Foden wide towards Van der Sar. Van der Sar, great feet from the Brazilian Van der Sar. Into the box here. Arriving is Marmoush, what a miss. Oh, the Champions League continues to curse. It's fantastic play by Van der Sar. How has Omar Marmoush not put that in the back of the net? I don't know. Why to Aït-Nouri. Back to Cherki. And Cherki through to Aït-Nouri. And great play and back to Marmoush. And a good save by Blanco. Could have gone across the box to Erling Haaland there. That is the question. Fantastic play by Cherki here. What a ball that is. Went back to Marmoush. Was it the right decision? I don't know. Vardiol gets in there. Vardiol, great feet. It's Van der Sar from fullback here. It's another great save by Ruben Blanco. Down for a corner. City pushing Marseille, but that ball not going in the back of the net. Aït-Nouri. Back to Cherki. Foden. Cherki. Played in. Marmoush turns. Marmoush hits it. Oh, past the post by Marmoush. Cherki into Foden. Oh, Phil. Pad pass by Cherki, but pad ball by Marseille. City get it back anyway. Cherki. Foden. Lifted. Haaland in. Good save by the keeper. Back to Haaland behind for a goal kick. Bouncing off Ruben Diaz. Aubameyang keeps going in behind here. This trouble for Manchester City across the box. It goes. Headed by Greenwood. Good defending by Vardiol. And behind for a corner. Really good defending from Yoshko there. Not the passer played. Haaland stood there. More points dropped in the Champions League for Manchester City. It's unbelievable. And unless we punish the last here. Aït-Nouri, brilliant. Get that ball long and forward towards Erling Haaland. Can't win the header, Erling. City fans will be disappointed again because it's another 3 points drop by Manchester City. A game we dominate, but we cannot win. Manchester City 0, Marseille 0. What is going on in Europe? So good in the Premier League, so bad in the Champions League. Final game of today's episode is Manchester Derby action. This is the side that we face today away at Old Trafford. We go with James Trafford in goal. It is Van der Sar, Kusanov, Diaz and Vardy on the back for a bit of a defensive-looking City midfield, or defence anyway. The midfield is still attacking though. Rodri, Reinders and Ryan Cherki in it. Marmoush on the left, Foden on the right, and Erling Haaland through the middle. As for Man United, they go with Bayindir ahead of Onana in goal. It's Dalot and Dorgu in the wing-back roles, with Maguire, Luke Shaw and Lisandro Martinez the back three. Bruno Fernandes, the captain, partners Casemiro in the midfield too. No Matheus Cunha, he's on the bench, as well as Joshua Zirkzee, with Diallo and Brian Mbeumo supporting a new signing in Ollie Watkins up top. So Manchester Derby Day action to end today's episode, away at Old Trafford for this City side, up against the United team that for years were the dominant side in Manchester, when I was a child anyway. Not anymore. City by far the more dominant side, and you could arguably say the more successful. The only team to win 4 Premier League titles in a row. Also have won a treble just like United in 2023. They did that. So City certainly on the up and continuing, hopefully, to stay at the top despite big challenges from Liverpool, Chelsea and some other sides as well. Not really Manchester United. So here we go, Derby Day. Ollie Watkins up top for them. Brian Mbeumo in behind. They've got a good side. Ruben Amorim is working on it. But is it going to work enough to beat City today? The league leaders that we are. Actually, very attacking approach actually to the game, Man United. Bruno Fernandes. Watkins. Chance for Diallo at the start of this one. What a strike from Amad Diallo. Well, how about that for a start? The Man United 3 minutes in. We questioned Diallo starting ahead of Matheus Cunha. Well, we should have done. Because that is an absolute class strike. What a game this could be. And what a start that is. Fernandes into Diallo. Back to Watkins, back to Diallo. Wow. Trafford beating at his near post. Should the goalkeeper get across better there? Diallo again here, blocked this time by Diaz. Fernandes beaten to it by Rodri. Phil Foden. Reinders. Right to Marmoush, and City looking to unlock them themselves here, Marmoush. Oh, Marmoush! Oh, there you go. What a derby this could turn out to be. It could be a classic. Because within 11 minutes, we've had 2 goals. 1 for either side. City on the counter. Omar Marmoush with the finish. Played wide by Tajani Reinders. There is Marmoush. What a bending strike that is by Omar Marmoush. That is class. It's Reinders with the assist. Marmoush with the goal. And there's no stopping this one from Bayindir. Altai's never stopping that. Great hit, 1-1. Come on, right back in this. After Amad Diallo's brilliant strike, Marmoush replies. Right to Van der Sar. Reinders. Reinders from range here. Bayindir has to make the save. We're going to pull the crackers out. Big switch of play by United. This is where they've got us a bit at the moment. That switch of play, and then Mbeumo makes the running behind. He stretches the defence. Vardy, I'm not sure who to go to. Mbeumo with a cross in here. Ollie Watkins with the header and over the bar. But that tactic from Ruben Amorim, the back three, causing us problems at the moment. Rodri makes the most of it. Wins it back. Cherki. Marmoush. Foden. Right to Van der Sar. First time ball into Haaland here. Off Martinez. Erling Haaland! Oh! Daniel doesn't win the header against Mbeumo, which is strange. Mbeumo with space now, and a save by Trafford just parries it. Interestingly. Right, Nuri. Not on today, but he could come on. Cherki. Back through to Reinders. Back to Cherki again. Oh, what a ball through to Erling Haaland by Ryan Cherki! 2 on Manchester City. And it's Erling Haaland with a fantastic strike. But what a ball by Ryan Cherki. He's surely going to be top in assists this season, by the way. Him and Reinders combine well. What a poke through that is to Haaland. And what a hit to the bottom corner for 2-1. City lead the Manchester Derby. Foot race between Mbeumo and Vardiol. Mbeumo's going to read it. Vardiol's going to be strong enough to win it. Foden. Cherki. Poke through to Haaland again here. Narrow angle for Haaland. Bayindir back to Haaland. 3-1 Manchester City. And we're in front by 2 goals now. Tricky again with the ball through. First time strike is saved, but it comes back to Erling Haaland with the right foot. Finishes it to the back of the net. 3-1 Manchester City and Manchester Derby. Come on. Marmoush. United in trouble here, Marmoush. Oh, falls to Foden anyway. Phil Foden! Oh! Just didn't catch it sweetly. Fernandez. Diallo. Watkins. United trying to work something here. Diallo in. Watkins with the header. Tipped on the bar, I think, by James Trafford. Given away again. Chance. RODRI in there. Ake away. As far as Doku. Full-time whistle goes. A Manchester Derby win. Erling Haaland with a double. On the score sheet is Omar Marmoush as well. Thank you for watching. Please like the video if you're not already. Please do subscribe to the channel if you are new. What a big win that is for City. We've still got to face Chelsea in this season, but I am feeling very confident currently in this Premier League title race. We'll see you guys next time.